Hello and welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video. And for this one it is Crystal Castles, which was released by Atari in 1983. Now, this game was certainly something different when it came out. At the time there weren't many, indeed there may not have even been any, these 3D isometric type games, certainly not coin-op games. In 83 I think you may have had stuff like Alien 8 and maybe on the Spectrum, but you certainly didn't find too many down the arcades. Likewise, there weren't a huge number of games that used a trackball controller at this time. And yet here we are with a game that, well, uses a trackball and is a 3D isometric game. So it looked unlike any game you'd seen before down the arcades. On top of that, at the time, again, these graphics were pretty amazing. And to be honest, I still think they look pretty good now. So I'm loath to say that this is one of those sort of cutesy games, but it does have that sort of cutesy look to it, which really isn't a good thing. So anyway, the idea of the game is you are controlling this bear. I can't for the life of me remember his name, but I know he had a name. And well, as you can see here on the hints, if you grab the magic hat, you're invincible to all of the enemies. When you wear the hat, you can then kill Berthilda the witch. I'm sure that's meant to be based on Brunhilde, but Brunhilde wasn't a witch. Anyway, yes, these gem eating things, while they are eating the gems, you can, it's a bit like the ghosts in Pac-Man. They are vulnerable and you can get bonus points for catching them. There isn't actually a time limit as such on any of the levels, but if you take too long, this swarm of bees turn up, a bit like 720 degrees, and you have to keep avoiding them. And essentially the idea of the game is it's not just to collect all of the gems, it's to collect as many of them as you can, because all of the enemy creatures or whatever that are moving around, they all eat up gems as well. But if you take the last gem of the level, you get a bonus, and move on to the next level. So, let's bung in a few credits. Right, and let's get underway. Now, I'm using the mouse to control this, because that's substituting the trackball controller. So, the trackball does actually give you a lot of, they took the last gem, bastard things. The trackball controller and subsequently the mouse controller here does give you a fair bit of accuracy. You're able to move around quite well. Let's grab the honey pot, that just gives us bonus points. Oh bollocks, oh no, I thought I missed the last gem. There we go, I got the last one that time. Now here you will start to see some of the effects on the way the graphics are rendered. You're going through the cave there. Alright, so that's 2 of those gem eaters got. That's 3 of them. So now it's just the skeleton that's left. I could go and get the hat, but no, I can't be arsed. I'll just grab the last gem, go on to the next level. So old Berthilda the witch finally arrives. So I'll grab the hat and kill the witch. fucking gem eater around, but no. Yeah, that swarm keeps hanging around. Yeah, I was stuck there. Actually, I probably wasn't stuck there. You can jump, but I keep fucking forgetting to use it. Now we're around here. Didn't really want to come down. Alright, that's not quite the last gem. The last gems are these 4 up here. There we go. So, on to the next level. The hidden ramp level. Here things do start to get rather tricky. So you can see the game is quite, oh you fucker, quite fast. It is quite a frantic old game this. Okay, so I found the hidden ramp, which I really didn't want. I'll need to, yeah, get up here. That fucking swarm. And again I think that's game over. Yep. I can't remember if this saves your score or not. I don't think it does. Oh well, we'll bung the name in anyway. Right, so we've still got 2 credits in there. So let's have another go, and we'll get the review underway. So as I've already sort of semi-touched on, I think the graphics on this game are pretty fucking good. They may look sort of cutesy, I guess, but that doesn't make them bad. So yeah, I think the graphics are very clear. It's like back in '83, these were pretty amazing. The trackball control method was not easy to get used to, but once you did, you found that it was very precise. So I quite liked it. Got all 3 in one go. This is, I was going to say this would be a good time to go after the skeleton, but oh well. No, I don't think the skeleton, yeah, he doesn't take any of the gems, but nevertheless, he makes it bloody awkward to, oh fucking hell. Taking a lot longer on this level than I should. There we go. Sound effects wise, they're fine. They're not overly memorable. I've heard far better, but you know, as is always the case, I've heard far worse. That's handy. So now the only enemy that appears on this level is that fucking swarm of bees, but they are going to hang around or keep coming back quite frequently, which is annoying. I mistimed that. Right, get off there. Now I just need to get up to this top tower. Here we go. So there is still the matter of, is this a cutesy game? Well, yes, I suppose it is. But despite that, I did used to play this quite a lot back in the day. So this could be the one exception to my general rule. I'll have one more go of hating cutesy games, if you class this as one. I mean, the sort of cutesy look to the bear would make you think yes it is, but well, I try to think no it isn't. Go on, go and take that last fucking one. Yeah, right, there you go. Now I'll take the last gem. Oh, Bentley Bear, there you go, that's his name. These trees, these are the things where if you jump over them, they get stunned by it. As it is, I didn't need to jump them. So despite it being a sort of cutesy game of such, or some sort, I think the game is great. Go right the way around. Oh, fuck it. No, that thing's following me. That hat doesn't last very long. Oh, fucking... yeah. So anyway, yep, graphics are good, gameplay is good, sound is good. I like the game, yeah, it's simple as that. So, get rid of those two, get rid of that, right, I think that does mean that that swarm of bees is going to keep on coming back almost relentlessly. Yeah. I want to try and get up there ASAP. There we go, right. I think I can now pretty much finish this level at my leisure. Don't want to take too long though. There we go. I think this is the best I've done for some time. Oh bollocks, I keep getting that hat and I don't want to get the hat, I wanted to get those gem eaters. So I've got one life left. Oh, fuck it. Back myself in the corner and forgot about using the passageway. So there you go, so that is Crystal Caverns. I say, I think the gameplay's good. And likewise I think the sound and the graphics are all good, so I will score this 7 out of 10. It's a perfectly playable game. So yeah, give it a bash. Right, that brings this review to an end, and we will see you at the next one.